My channel is watched by many Japanese people who are willing to learn English and also who are actually studying English at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you some questions about language. It doesn't have to be in a real life. It could be in a TV show. You hear Japanese people speaking English. How does it sound? What sort of impression do you have towards Japanese accent? Now I'm going to ask you some questions in English, but in Japanese orders.
Damn, I don't know.
Hello everyone, how you guys going? 皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか？今日も可能性無限大 This is タロサックということで、今日の動画では日本語の語順で英語を話してみたら外国人は理解できるのかというテーマでやっていきたいと思います。英語を話せるようになりたい、そう思ってちょっと勉強してみたんだけど全然スラスラ話せないし、英語を聞いたところで全く聞き取れないんですけどっていうね。もちろん単語力の問題ですとかリスニング力の問題ですとか英会話ができないにもこれ理由は様々だと思うんですが、そもそも日本語と英語って文法が全く違うので、ルールを知っていたとしてもどの語順で単語を置いていくべきなのか、そこを考えながら話そうとするとどうしてもスラスラは話せないですよね。もしくは実際の会話のペースで聞き取ろうとしても理解が追いつかない。だから英語の基礎はあるのに実際まだまだ会話できないですっていう人結構多いんですよね。英語は難しいということで、結構前にですね、超絶カタカナ発音で英語を話したら理解してもらえるのかとか、これは発音に関してですけど、そういった日本人が難しいと感じるその英語の要素をあえて直さずに話したらどうなるのかっていう動画を出してきました。この動画に関しては結論、いろんな国のアクセントを聞き慣れてる都市部の人であれば容易に聞き取ってもらえるっていう感じでしたね。もちろん発音が悪いと自分がねリスニングできなくなっちゃうので、どうしてもねそれはいいとは言い難いんですが、今日はですねそういった観点の動画をまた違った角度からということで、日本語の語順で英語を話したら外国人はちゃんと意味を理解できるのか、こちらのテーマで動画を撮っていきたいと思います。まずは英語に関する質問を小出しにして、それから実際に外国人は日本語語順英語を理解できるのか、早速インタビューしていきましょう。僕のチャンネルでは様々なトピックに関する外国人へのインタビュー動画ですとか英語学習に関するコンテンツを毎週配信してます。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化すること間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。ということで今日も早速いきましょう。 What country are you from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. What parts?
Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta.
Yeah.
Very,
Bali.
very busy place. And you from Bali?
Bali.
Oh, that's nice. I've been there, yeah.
Yes.
Actually. Okay, and I'm from Japan. Then I need to ask you, have you ever been to Japan?
Yes.
Oh, have
yes.
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
we love it.
When was that?
Maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it for work or were you traveling?
Holiday?
Holiday.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Oh, definitely. Amazing place.
Definitely.
I really want to go back.
Okay. Well, you're gonna be a perfect person to ask this interview then. So, in my channel is watched by many Japanese people who are willing to learn English and also who are actually studying English at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you some questions about language. When we live in Australia, we see many people from everywhere.
Yeah.
So like when I hear French people speaking English, they've got the elegant accent,
Yeah.
And then even Indonesian people, I used to work with heaps of Indonesian people, you got the nice accent as well. I reckon you have opportunity to hear Japanese people speaking English as well, hey?
Okay.
What sort of impression do you get from a Japanese English? How does it sound like to you?
Sounds cute.
Sounds cute. Yeah. Interestingly, I get that idea quite often.
Really?
Does it sound cute?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you speak any other languages apart from Indonesian and English?
Not really.
Not
No.
really.
A little bit of Mandarin, but no,
Oh,
that's
okay.
very little.
And do you?
Yeah, Japanese.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Apparently so.
only one language.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
This is the last thing I want you to do in this video. I'm going to speak some sentences in English and I want you to listen carefully and tell me what I intend to say.
Okay.
When Japanese people trying to learn English, we struggle because the grammars, the orders are completely different.
Yeah.
What am I trying to say?
Okay.
Days off, usually what do it?
What are we doing? Like during days
Okay.
off?
Oh, what did you say?
Yeah. Like what are we doing
During days off.
days
During your
off?
day off?
During your day off?
That's right. You got it. Okay. How about this? YouTube and Netflix, which more longer time watching think?
Which is longer? to watch YouTube or Netflix.
Yeah, oh, you got
I
it.
didn't
But
get it.
I thought it sounds pretty easy, but it took a time, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, last one. Now you for anyone like person have?
Now you for I have no idea.
One more try. Now you for anyone like person have? This is really difficult. So I try to say, do you have anyone you like now?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now you for anyone like person have.
Okay.
Okay. So when the words order change, it becomes completely difficult.
Wow. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Is Indonesian language grammar similar to English? It's not too different?
There is no grammar in Indonesian.
There is no
Yeah,
grammar.
No past tense, no future tense.
You just
right?
throw words.
That's right.
Do you?
All,
Yes.
all the same.
Oh, really?
Same, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, right. Oh, that was interesting. Thank you for the try.
No worries. Thank you.
How can I say thank you in your language?
Makasih.
Oh, makasih.
Makasih.
Oh,
yeah,
makasih, guys. Makasih.
Sama-sama.
What country are you from?
Australia.
Australia. And I am from Japan. Have you ever been to Japan?
No.
No, but I'm going next week.
Really? Literally?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
leaving next Sunday.
Oh, wow. Like for a holiday?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Well, that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah,
In
man.
3 weeks. And I like your pronunciation now. Like, that's very Australian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so my channel is watched by many Japanese people who are learning English. So I'm going to ask you some questions about English. First,
cool.
first I found, since I live in this country, I found that there are many people from all over the world and they've got the nice accent. Like when I'm speaking with the French people, they've got the nice French accent. And I like I said, I like your accent too. I'm pretty sure you've been to like some Japanese restaurants and you, even on the media, you've heard Japanese people speaking English. What sort of impression do you get from Japanese English? How does it sound to you?
I don't pay too much attention.
Oh, really?
Observant.
So you said you don't really pay too much attention, which means it's normal to have an accent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
even just English-speaking countries, everyone has an accent.
So even when you hear like Japanese people with Japanese thick accent speaking English, you're like, okay, well, someone not
Yeah.
from native speaking country speaking English.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. Do you speak any other language?
No.
No. Okay. Don't you have to study in school?
But like years ago,
Yeah. Like, what did you study?
Japanese.
Oh, did you?
Like, I just
Did you?
don't- Yeah, I just don't remember anything.
Oh, really? What options did you have?
We had Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Italian, and French.
Okay.
Those were our options, and you could continue it, but
Right.
we chose different subjects.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you choose though?
I chose Spanish.
Oh, Spanish.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you for choosing Japanese anyway. Thank you. So this is the main thing of this video. Now I'm going to ask you some questions in English, but in Japanese orders. Because we struggle to learn how to speak English because the grammar is completely different. But I just thought myself, okay, what if I speak English with a Japanese grammar? If like, do people understand or not? So let me try that. Okay. You boyfriend has?
So like, do you have a boyfriend?
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yes, I did get it. I
Okay.
did.
This is an easy one. So far, when country, the best where?
What's the country you've been to? Like, what's the best country you've been to?
Okay, yes, that's it.
Like that?
Yeah, so it's like so far, when country, the best where is like where was so far, where was the best country you've been to? Something like that. Yeah, you got it.
Deciphering a little bit.
It just takes the time, but you can somehow manage to understand.
I can
Yeah?
kind of kind of order the
Yeah, flip it.
Like a language test.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one.
Because like reread like left to right. Do you read like right to left?
Yeah,
kinda?
yeah, exactly. Like different from the English, completely opposite, sort of. If tomorrow Japan go, what things want to think?
God damn, I don't know.
Oh, really? If tomorrow Japan go?
We go to Japan tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you got it. Okay.
What do you think of it? Or
You're
something like
you're almost ready to go to Japan next week. I can feel. Yeah. Okay. And then what things want to think? Oh, this is difficult.
What do you want to think? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
What sort of things do you want to do?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, but it's really interesting to see how you react to the sentences with the Japanese order. You kind of like have to think. Like
Yeah.
Japanese people when we listen to English.
No, of course. It's different.
That was really interesting. Thank you very much for your help. I hope you enjoy the time in Japan.
Thank you.
Yeah, next week, you said.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
And I hope you're going to Japan one day.
Yeah, one day.
One day, one
we'll
day.
get there.
Okay, thank you very much. What country are you from?
I'm Canadian, but I live in New York, in the
Okay.
United States.
Well, I am from Japan, and I need to ask you, have you ever been to Japan?
I have, yeah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, just recently too. I've been there a couple times, but
Oh, really?
I was there about a month ago.
What did you do? Like, did you work there, or were you traveling?
No,
or
it was a holiday, so I was in Tokyo and Kyoto.
Oh, really?
With a friend. Yeah, just checking it out again. It's
Well,
a
you-
beautiful place.
Oh, you just said you went there for a couple of times, so you must like Japan a lot, hey?
Yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy it there. Great food, great culture, really interesting.
Oh my god! So you're gonna be a perfect person for this interview, I guess. My channel is watched by many Japanese people who are willing to learn English, and also actually who are learning English at the moment. I'm going to ask you some questions about English.
Okay.
Especially in Australia, there are many Japanese restaurants. Well, I don't really have to say because you've been to Japan, and I guess you had a lot of opportunities where you kind of hear Japanese people speaking Japanese, and also sometimes like Japanese people speaking English as well.
Yeah.
When I hear, for example, French people speaking English, they've got the elegant accent. And
Okay.
well, let's say American people have strong R, right, rah, rah, rah. You got the unique accent too. What kind of impression do you have towards Japanese English, like Japanese speaking English?
Ah, okay. The kinds of people I interact with were people who are store owners.
Yeah. What is it? Store owners.
Yeah, shop owners, people
Okay.
who served food.
Oh yeah.
Not a lot of them were comfortable speaking English with me.
Yeah.
And they could say maybe a few words, but they wouldn't speak whole sentences with me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they tend to speak with words, but not sentences.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
How does it sound though? Like, do they sound alright? Do they sound like edgy or?
Oh, interesting. Let me think. It's a little softer.
It's a little softer.
Yeah, I don't think they have a lot of hard sounds.
Oh,
No.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you speak any other languages?
I learned French.
Do you speak though?
Only if I had to.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best thing about like being able to speak second language?
It's going to be traveling, going to
right.
different places and being able to speak the local language.
Yeah, that's true.
I think my traveling in Japan would have been a lot easier and more fun if I could speak Japanese.
Yeah, that's so true. Because
Yeah.
you get the culture as well if you speak the same language with them. Okay, so the last thing I want you to do is that I'm going to speak a few sentences, but it's going to be a bit tricky. You'll find out, okay?
Okay.
Days off usually what doing?
Days of usually what doing.
So this is a Japanese order. The
Yes.
words are ordered in Japanese way.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with this because this is a subject object verb. So
Yeah.
it's asking what do I usually do in the day.
In your days off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Days
you
off.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, days off.
Days off, yeah.
I didn't get that part.
Like
Days off.
days
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Usually what doing? You usually drink go when what drink?
One more time. Usually. Yeah.
You usually drink go when what drink?
You usually girl when what drink?
You usually drink go when what drink? So it's really difficult, eh?
Yeah, this one is hard for me.
Okay, so this is when you go to drink, what you usually drink.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
think actually this one's hard because your Australian accent is
I mixed with the Australian accent, but the order is Japanese.
the order is Japanese.
Oh,
The
that's so
go-
difficult.
I heard the word girl in there, and I kept
Yeah.
thinking, what does the girl mean?
Oh, you
didn't-
couldn't get it,
But
yeah.
you said go.
Yeah, go.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you say go?
Go.
Go. Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
I
I
say
think-
go. Yeah.
Australians add a little R into their O's.
Oh, okay,
Like-
right.
Go.
Last one. If tomorrow Japan go, what things want to think? Oh, this is difficult.
Yeah. Well, you said think at the end.
Yeah.
If I go to Japan, what things do I want to?
Wow, yeah, you got it. Wow.
But
You're used to it, hey? Like,
Yeah. Well.
do you watch like Japanese contents
a
or?
lot? I've seen a lot of Japanese content, so I know the order. I know how the order
okay,
works.
that's why.
And I have one extra benefit. Is that Japan's not the only language that does this.
Oh, really?
My parents speak a language that is similar. They do the same thing.
All right, so you kind of understand what's happening in the sentences.
Yeah, the verb is at the end.
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah.
Oh wow! So well, you could get some, but you couldn't get most
Not
of
all
it.
of
Yeah,
it,
not all of it. So it must be difficult.
I think the hard part for me is to know when the subject is over and then the object is next. I don't know
Right.
what the position. Like I know the position, I know how it's supposed to go, but I don't know when how many words count as the subject.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We say like we don't really say subject as well. Like we just skip subject and we say, oh, これ好き means like this like. I
Yeah.
like this like this
Yeah.
like. So
Yeah,
it's different. Okay, well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Yeah.
your day, please.
Good meeting you.
What country are you from?
Sweden.
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 Oh gosh, how come all the Swedish people looking good? You used to getting the word now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. I like the confidence, by the way. I am from Japan, one of the greatest and most beautiful country in the world. Have you ever been to Japan?
No.
No.
No,
I would
I
like
haven't.
to go.
My channel is watched by many Japanese people who are learning English. So I'm going to ask you some questions about English. You know, when I live in this country, I get lots of people from different countries and they got the different accent. So for example, when I speak to Italian people, they've got a nice accent, you know, da 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 da. Very nice and I like the intonation. It's got the good vibes.
Yeah.
And the Swedish people, you got the Swedish, not like how do you Scandinavian accent,
Yeah.
but proper English.
Yeah.
How long have you lived in this country now?
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months. And I bet you've been to a Japanese restaurant at least once.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be in a real life. It could be in a TV show. You hear Japanese people speaking English. How does it sound? What sort of impression do you have towards Japanese accent?
I feel like it's just fast.
Fast?
Or just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
あ、本当ですか?
Yeah.
めちゃめちゃ早く聞こえます?
Everything's like in the same, like kind of
Wavelength?
wavelength. Yeah.
When I teach English to my students, they struggle to make the rhythm
Yeah.
because English has the tone.
Yeah.
The Japanese don't have a tones. We speak like that. Yeah. Do you speak any other languages?
Yeah. I speak German as well.
German.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I just in school.
Oh, really?
I learned. Yeah.
Okay, so you learn what? Well, Swedish first,
Yeah.
and then English, and then German.
Yeah, and then or Spanish or French.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can choose.
Yeah.
I
and
did Spanish.
So you
And
speak.
then I did Chinese.
Really? So you speak Chinese as well?
No.
Okay. You just learned
I
it.
tried, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever thought about the best part of being able to speak second language or many languages?
Yeah, I think the freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah, it's like it's nice to speak Swedish with each other when we're around English people because we can say whatever we want.
Okay, that's true. So, especially in Australia, you speak English with the people, but if you want to speak something secret, you can speak in Swedish, yeah? All right, interesting. Okay, the main part of this video, I'm going to ask you some questions in English, but somehow in Japanese orders. Because we struggle to learn English, to learn how to speak English, because the grammar is completely different. So I was like, scrap that. I'll just speak English with the Japanese order.
Okay.
And I want to know if you understand or not.
Okay.
Days off usually, what doing?
Oh, yeah, I have it. What do you do on your days off?
Oh,
Yes,
you
the
got
right,
it.
yeah.
But it took a time, yeah?
Yeah, it was hard.
Really good.
You couldn't get it. You couldn't get it.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. One more time. Your boyfriend has?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Well, oh.
I'm sorry. I should.
Are you?
You're so shy.
Are you Japanese?
Yeah.
Ah, you are.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems to be very difficult to you now.
Yeah.
Okay. If tomorrow Japan go, what things want to think?
If you're going to Japan tomorrow, and then I don't get the letter.
Okay. If tomorrow Japan go, what things want to think?
If you go to Japan tomorrow,
Yeah.
what would you think?
What do you want to do? What?
Oh, yes.
Is it?
Okay, so I said, if you go to Japan tomorrow, what do you think you want to do? Yeah. So
Oh, that's a hard one.
it's really hard one.
Yeah.
So when the order changed, it makes it really hard, eh?
Yeah.
But you could understand. Why could you understand?
I think I just heard the words, and then I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
but
you
it
just,
was hard.
You're just trying to get all the words,
Yeah.
and then you kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Okay, it takes a time for you to
Yeah.
learn Japanese now.
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, how can I say thank you in your language?
Tak.
Ah, tech.
Yeah.
Tech ladies.
Thank you.
はい、ということで今回の動画ではあえてですね、日本語の語順で英語を話してみたら外国人はねちゃんと意味理解できるのかというテーマで今回の動画を撮ってきたんですけども、なんか個人的に新しい角度から言語に触れた感じがしたんですけど、皆さん今回の動画いかがでしたでしょうか。英語ネイティブもこう日本語の語順で英語を話されると一瞬 って感じで止まるんだけども、一応僕単語ベースで見たらちゃんと英語は喋ってたので、ちょっとこう時間を置くとなんか意味がわかるっていう。日本人が英語を話す時とか聞く時と、結構全く同じことが彼らのこう頭の中で起きてんじゃんっていう風にね、なんか感じました。やっぱりこう単語の並べ方に慣れればこうスラスラ文も作れるようになりますから、文法をまずはしっかり理解して、そしてそれを使っていくことに慣れること、これ本当に大事ですね。また皆さんもですね、この動画の感想とか、こんなの撮ってほしいというのがあればですね、ぜひコメント欄でシェアしていただけたらと思います。ここまでしっかりこの動画を見てくれた皆さんに大事なお知らせです。こちらの15万人以上の方が登録してくれている僕の公式 LINE では、英語を話せるようになりたいと思うあなたに向けて必ず役に立つ僕オリジナルの英語教材ですね、6つを無料でプレゼントさせていただいております。旅行、観光、買い物、恋愛、日常、ビジネスなど見やすいをシーンごとに分けたこちらの場面フレーズ集190選、11500文字135個のフレーズを収録したこちらの電子書籍、超品質英会話表現集。たったの20分間で英語の動詞は完全に理解できます。超有益、絶対に知らなければいけない英語の動詞についての解説。英語力ゼロからペラペラへの道のりを3万字でどこよりも分かりやすく徹底的に解説しているこちらの電子書籍、タロサック流180日で英会話力ゼロから100への道のり。たびたびコミュ力を化けと言われる僕の対人コミュニケーションで意識している超重要ポイントを60スライドに完全収録。タロサック流コミュ力爆上げ法最強の10選、そして効果抜群、今すぐ使えるタロサック監修朝昼夜1日を通し使える独り言英会話100フレーズ。これら6つの特典を僕の公式 LINE に来てくれた方全員にプレゼントさせていただいております。これらの特典受け取りたいという方はぜひですね、この動画の概要欄の一番上に僕の公式 LINE のリンク貼ってありますので、そちらから友達追加してください。英語の語順を日本語の語順にして外国人に話してみたら理解してもらえるのかなんて見たこともないし考えたこともなかったんだけども、こんな感じになるんだなって。やっぱり文法がちょっと違うだけでこんなにも言語を理解するのって難しくなるんだってね。いや、興味深いですねって、興味深いですねって。この動画を見たことでやっぱりしっかり文法をやるのって大事なんだなっていうことに改めて気がつき、また文法をちゃんとやるかって少し勉強する気が起きちゃったというあなたがそこにいるのであれば、見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに、高評価も忘れずに、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバイ。